Hi, how's everybody doing? For today's video, seeing that it's springtime, I thought I'd do a little video on some of the little friends that are coming that are not so friendly. Yes, I'm talking about bug season. You know, the little things we don't like because they bite. Now, I've got out some products here. At the same time, doing a little bit of ASMR, as you can tell. My secret weapons are basically all natural. Yeah. I don't like using harsh chemicals when I'm outdoors. And seeing there's various types of bugs out there, we need something that's versatile, that works for a bit of everything. So that's why. First, I'm in white. It's good to wear pale clothes when you're going outside because it doesn't attract them as much. And at the same time, it doesn't absorb the sun's heat. Yeah, so there's an advantage to that. Now, okay, getting back to some of my secret weapons. I've got here number 1, apple cider vinegar. I love this stuff. Not only do you drink it, but you put it in a little spray bottle and you're good to go. As a fisherman, ex-hunter, and all-around nature guy, when I'm outdoors, or when I know I'm going to be going outdoors, I take advantage and prepare myself in advance. Like the night before, I try not to eat too much sugar, like sweets. Or I'll have some apple cider vinegar, so that in the morning my pores won't be secreting sweet stuff. And we know bugs love sweet stuff. So another thing that bugs don't like is Irish Spring soap. They don't like Irish Spring soap. No. Well, right now I got the dogs outside barking away. Can't really tell them to be quiet, so. But that's extra bonus sound. That type of stuff. Now, where was I? Oh yes, Irish Spring. like it. And after you've taken your shower, another good thing too is Vicks Vapor Rub. You take this stuff and you rub it all over your body. It's an added protection because when you're going in the woods, not only should you be fully dressed because of the mosquitoes, blackflies, deer flies, you got your ticks. So all these types of bugs, you need something that's universal. So any added protection is worth it. So you take your Vicks Vapor Rub, rub yourself down with it. And it smells great. Good for the breathing. Now, you can also get some garlic. Now, night before, add yourself a bit of garlic. It's not only good for the vampires, but bugs won't like it. No. So, get yourself some garlic. Yeah. I have here too some eucalyptus oil. That's basically what's in the Vicks, you know. And that, when you're preparing your mixtures, I like to use Dawn soap, or any detergent soap will do. You just need a drop or two, but nothing with perfume. Forget the perfume stuff. No perfumes. No, we don't want that. Got here too, you know, as a last minute resort, you can use, you know, mouthwash. Again, make sure there's no sugar in the mouthwash. You put that in a spray bottle and you can spray it all over. Here's a fancy little spray bottle. It doesn't have to be fancy. Any little spray bottle will do. I'm going to put that in a little fancy spray bottle. Yeah. And my favorite of all, what I've been waiting to show you. When I say universal, well, I've got here drum roll, peppermint oil. Essential peppermint oil. This stuff is wonderful. It's, like I was saying, universal. This is universal. And it's a small bottle, but you only need a few drops. You put that in, you know, maybe 3 or 4 drops, you're going to see it smells real strong. You put that in your spray bottle with 3 or 4 drops of soap. Then you can add some apple cider vinegar to the lot. Maybe a teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. Then you've got your powerhouse ready to go. Give it a good shake. Spray bottle ready to go. Spray it all over. But if you're going outside, whether it's for a nature walk or you're hiking or you're fishing or whatever, if possible, don't wear any fashion clothing, design Versace or whatever the names are, Laurent, Saint Laurent, any fancy clothing, Gucci's or I don't know fancy. So wear outdoor clothes because some of this stuff might stain. It is oil after all. So, now, another little powerhouse trick for mosquitoes and other bugs. Ground clothes. This too is one of my secret weapons. I sprinkle this everywhere. You put this everywhere. Put some in your pockets too if you want. Mosquitoes, blackflies, they don't like this. Just like ground cinnamon, they don't like that. So, you can put in some of the spices. Ants, they hate this kind of stuff. They don't like it. Nope. So, there's that too. But like I said, my preferred weapon of choice is the peppermint oil. When you have wasps, or sometimes the bees are buzzing around you, they're bugging you, not to get stung. Peppermint oil, they don't like strong scents. They don't like that stuff. They want sugar. That's what they want. So just a little trick. Little heads up. So now, for the final thing. Just grab this here. If you don't like putting products all over your body, you're going outside, you can get one of these body screens. Got a hood, hat, the whole thing goes on you. You're totally protected, except for your hands, of course. And if you're wearing long pants, you're okay. But like I said, put some peppermint oil in your hands, you're good to go. And seeing as the weather and climate changes as we go through time, the bugs are getting more and more voracious or ferocious, and we need that protection. And last of all, coffee. Take some coffee. This is Maxwell's, but any brand of coffee will do. And sprinkle it too. You're outside, got your friends over, having a barbecue, you're enjoying your patio, whatever. Put some of that around, sprinkle it on the ground, all over. Mosquitoes don't like coffee as much as we do. We love coffee. So always use the coffee too. They say you can even light it on fire and burn it. But I tried that and I find it stinks. That's like citronelle. You know, you burn that stuff. And I'm not crazy about that. I'd rather put lemon juice in a little sprinkle of pure lemon, you know, in a spray bottle. So basically, that's my little advice on how to protect yourself from these little pesky bugs that are out there. So maybe you have another trick that I'm not aware of. There's so many tricks out there, but don't believe everything they say, even me. But I go by my experience. Since I've been so little, when I was small, growing up, I tried many things. And of course, some things work, some things don't. But now that I'm all grown up, I know things that do work. And believe me, I apply them. So give it a try. You know, see what works for you. So take care. We love you. And be catching you on our next video. Now I've got to pick this up because I'll probably be cooking. So take care. Bye for now. Bye. Oh yeah, this is not a paid promotional video. No. Now for a thumb shot.